Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channels. Today I am in a very cold place, in a place that the sun would never appear for half a year. Then the sun would appear again, but would never set for the other half of the year. I am in Longyearbyen, Svalbard in Norway. And in today's video, I am taking you to a snowmobile trip, dog sleigh, and ice cave. Stay tuned until the end so you will not miss this exciting and adventurous trip in the Arctic circles. But before that, let's get ready. Let's go. First stop for today is Svalbard Museum. Let's check this out. Let's learn something about Svalbard first. So 200 million years ago, Svalbard was situated here. So during the Pangea, you can see that all of the continents that you know are kind of connected. And then 150 million years ago, you can see that this continent has been divided into the North Africa, South America here, North America there, and Svalbard it's attached to Greenland. And 50 million years ago, Svalbard shifted north from here to the Arctic Circle. So you can see here, inside Arctic Circle, and how the continent now kind of takes shapes like how we know today. And then 50,000 years ago is position where we see today the red dots that you see up there. I hope you can hear me, but in here we cannot speak very loud. So there are about 2,900 population here in Svalbard, and fun fact, 60% of them are Norwegian and the rest are other nationalities. They seems to like also the number 60%, which is also easy to remember, is that the land here in Svalbard is about 60% glacier. Svalbard is about 1,000 kilometers from the North Pole. Do you know what is the average winter temperature here in Svalbard in 1975? It's about minus 15 degrees Celsius. And now, in 2022, the average temperature dramatically dropped to minus 6 degrees. You see the difference, minus 15 to minus 6. Global warming, it's real. This is the closest I could be to the polar bear, and it looks so real. It is huge. I think if the place is polar bear outside in the snow, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. A fun fact here, how the name Longyearbyen comes about. So Longyearbyen is a city that I'm here in Svalbard. It all started in 1905 when an American, Longyear, bought the coal mining here in Svalbard for his nephew to run a coal mining business. That's how the name comes about. Okay, let's not bore you with the museum anymore, and let's check out this town and the snow. We are now at Base Camp Explorer. At Base Camp Explorer, we're gonna be doing a 4-day snowmobile tour up north in Svalbard. So first thing first, we need to get our gear up. They are renting this equipment because they are much thicker than what we have. So let's see how big I'm gonna look after I put these things on. We are now trying on our gears. These are the shoes that we'll be wearing.
4 layers of socks.
Gloves, helmets, and our suits. Okay, this is how it looks like. Big enough to scare off the bear. We have been riding for 4 hours now, and we are going to the base camp, which is about 100 kilometers from Longyearbyen, the city. And it's freezing out here. I can feel it just on my face actually, because the rest of my body is well covered. I haven't seen any sign of life yet. It's so beautiful and so peaceful. Okay, let's keep going. Another mini stop. The first part of our drive was mainly on the frozen river, and then it was on glacier. So the majority, I think, of the path that we are riding on is the glacier. It's a little bit bumpy. We are driving only about 50 kilometers an hour, so slowly but surely. And what I wish to see is mainly the reindeer, snow fox perhaps, and most importantly the polar bears, because we are on their territory. Wish me luck. Good morning, everyone. It's 5 a.m. in the morning and everyone is asleep, so I'm gonna keep my tone down. Yes, so we have arrived to the lodge, extremely far from Longyearbyen. We have been riding for more than 7 hours on a snowmobile, going through the river, valley, frozen sea, and the glacier. And when we got here, I was so tired that I couldn't film anything. After dinner, I went straight to bed. Even this morning, my arms and also my finger, because you have to maneuver the scooter, was hurt. So be prepared. There are only 3 people in our tour, which is fantastic. So we can just explore and take our time, and the other person with us also love to take videos and photos, so we would be doing more of that from today until the end of the trip. I think yesterday was the first day on snowmobile, so I was a little bit nervous to take more photos, and I was more focused on riding without any accident. This place is so remote, you can't see a human around here, and we are surrounded by glacier, and we have the frozen sea 10 meters from the lodge as well. So let me give you a little tour on this lovely lodge. This is the entrance room, and it's also the coldest room in this lodge. So in this room we remove our suits, our helmets, and our shoes. Look at these suits. They look like astronauts, but less fancy. And then you see a little heart here. This is Cinderella room. Cinderella room. Let me show you something that I learned when I got here. This is a toilet, but this is not any kind of toilet. It's powered by gas. So if you are doing number 2, this is going to be burned underneath. So you have to wait at least 5 minutes to get in after the person has used. Okay, enough about toilet talk. Let's go to the warm space. Immediately when you come in, it's so beautiful. You have this panoramic view. But before we do that, let me show you how we wash our hands. So we have this water here that we would just use this to dispense, wash our hand, and this goes directly in the bucket, and the bucket will be thrown away outside. We have limited water here because I will show you how hard it is to get the water here. And as you walked in, you can see this beautiful, incredible view, and yet cozy atmosphere, very well maintained and clean. So the sun is appearing where the sun is appearing the entire time, just depending on its location. This is the bed, I would say, the sun bed. You can just lay here. It's actually the best spot because from here you can see the entire view of outside the glacier, mountains, and the sea. This is where we have our dinner and everything is cooked for us. I will tell you a little bit more about base camp. So we have unlimited coffee tea time here. We also have alcohol if you like. And here we have a small space to put our cups and and bowls. And this is the most important part of the lodge, which is giving this entire place warmth. So this is powered by woods actually. It's turned off I think today, just only the other heater at the back is on during the night, but this will be on when everyone wakes up. The wood, you see, this is real. It's like we're living in 19th centuries. These woods, well, you won't be able to find any of these around here. These are imported from the mainland. And let me show you one more thing, the beautiful view. This is like a postcard or National Geographic documentary. I still can't believe my eyes. So earlier I told you that water is so hard to get, and hopefully maybe on our day 3 of our trip we will be able to fetch some with the experts. As you can see, the water is precious even though it's available all around us, but it's so hard to get it. You have to walk quite a distance to reach the glacier and a lot of labor that is attached to it. So anyway, I want to tell you a little bit about my tour, Base Camp Explorer, what is included, but make sure you stay tuned until the end where I give you the summary of the costs of the trip. So we booked with Base Camp Explorer mainly because it has a longer snowmobile trip duration, which is 4 days, and also the comfort of being in a lodge. Many tours operators, they would have a tent to sleep in the evening. So wanted to be a little bit comfortable since I don't have many leaves throughout the years, and when I go somewhere adventurous I want to be comfortable at least. So if you are like me, this is what I suggest. And so you are riding pretty far from the town, Longyearbyen, so you can expect that you will be in a place that is completely remote from everyone. What is included in this tour? So this tour would include, of course, the gears that you saw yesterday, and it would include the snowmobile and also the lunch, dinner, all the food, beverages that we're gonna have throughout these 4 days, and also the accommodation that you see here. It's quite good. I'm actually expecting less than this nice, cozy and clean place. Very happy with it so far, but I will tell you until the end if I'm still happy or not. Yes, and one more thing, if you come here, expect that you might not be able to shower for the entire trip. And you may not want to shower anyway, it's so cold. So this is day 1 without showering. Look at me. Well, I have some perfume and deodorants to cover everything. I should be fine. One more thing, there is no signals, no reception, so it's a good way to detox from social media and your phone. And they also have a charging spot here, but you won't be able to charge a lot of things at the same time. You need to take turn. I think I saw only 3 plugs only. So electricity is limited, so make sure you bring your power bank with you. welcome to my pop-up shop. So in here we have a lunch. There are several flavors you can choose from. You have couscous, Asian curry, tacos, and for today I'm gonna have a kebab grite. So what you do is you tear off this package, then kind of press it a little bit so then every part will be well mixed. And then you're gonna add some water. Make sure that everything is good. These are hot water. This way you have your warm meal. So there is a mark there that tells you how much water you need to put in. So I think I'm good. After that, stir it nicely with your spoon. Make sure you get to the bottom of the pack so that it won't be all crunchy. And then you close it tight. And keep warm in there. You wait 8 minutes and voila, you have your lunch. My food is ready. Let's try. Let's see if I put enough water. Smells very good already. In Svalbard, we eat only with the big spoon, like this. Fantastic. We have been riding almost the whole day, but the view is magnificent, really. And there's several times we have to drive up here and down here. It was a bit scary, but we made it. We are heading back to the lodge now, and not sure what time it is, but the sun is always shining. You wouldn't believe what just happened. So as soon as we arrive at the lodge back from our whole day trip, there was a helicopter that were waiting around the lodge, and that helicopter was coming to pick up one of the guests. So in total there were 3 guests, well, including me and my husband. So that guest apparently had some incident back at the hotel in Svalbard. He were having a gun and he was shooting on the heater. So, well, the long story short, they came here to take him because of the possibilities that we all could get harmed. So the helicopter landed, picked him up, he quickly packed his clothes, and then we were separated from him. They took us up to the higher level of the coast, and then we get to watch what happened on the ground. That was definitely unexpected. But the good thing is that now we have a private tour. We have the lodge for ourselves, and I think more flexibilities now to be able to do and to enjoy, take our time in each activity. Okay, this is a better print.
It'd be better if you see the shadows going.
Yeah.
How big they are.
Yeah.
Your girl was killed just above there. Longyearbyen. Yeah, Nina Varden. It was just it's big enough.
Oi. This is different. For today, we will be going to Pyramiden, a coal mining town which is not too far from where the lodge is. And then we will take the scooter to ride on the east coast and see what we can find around here. And today will be a slow day. We won't be riding the whole day. In the afternoon, we plan to fetch some fresh water from the glacier. So it will be a very good experience. This is the last wagon of coal, and you can still see some coal in here. This is one of the big rock that you can see. It's not so heavy, actually. Let's put it back. Okay, we have now arrived at Pyramiden. It used to be a coal mining town. It's by the sea, but then they would harvest the coal up in the mountain up there. So this is an old Russian town, and as you can see the place, it's abandoned now, and we are going to head to the town and see what we can find. And what I learned is that people kind of left this place promptly, so a lot of accessories, things, books perhaps, chairs, tables are still left here. Let's go. So this town has one hotel that is in operations behind me here, and if you stay here, then the hotel also arrange a tour to go inside to the building here in Pyramiden. Okay, this is not coffee grain, it's reindeer poop. So we might be able to find reindeers in this abandoned town. There's a minor mistake in this sign. We are actually at 78 degree north, and as you can see, this is the dog in my house and not the polar bear. This is the most northern statue of Lenin. what you see here is not a normal water. It's the water from the glacier. Just outside the lodge. Let's try it. Cheers! It tastes so pure. Perfect taste, I say. Now, let's get some more water at the glacier. Come with me, I show you how.
Yep.
That's real whiskey. Whiskey on the rock.
And real ice. Real ice, not the paper.
Okay. Bye. Oh, I'm husky today. The leading husky.
Nearly there.
It's not easy, the Arctic life. Every drop of the water counts now. We had to depart early from Norway's coast to Longyearbyen because of the weather condition. It was going to get very bad, I think, starting from 10 to noon. So that's why we had an early start. So then we have all of the snowstorm behind us. But still, when we were riding on the glacier, we had some section that it was completely white out. I think the visibility for me was only 3 meters in front of me, and it was so beautiful. Actually, it feels like you were riding on the clouds. And the clouds were actually so close to us, and also below with the snowstorms kind of brush up the trails and give it this magical look. The sight was so beautiful, and as soon as we was over the glacier, the weather started to be a little bit better, although there was some strong wind on our left. Yeah, I think we managed to get through the bad weather and get to enjoy a beautiful sight on our way back. This is behind the waterfall. Even the fish are frozen along with the waterfall.
So smooth here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a new day. Let me show you what we have for breakfast in this hotel, Svalbard Vault. Hello. This is how Norwegians have their breakfast. Unlimited smoked salmon every morning. Svalbard is also known for its vault. This vault is not to store money or precious metals or precious paintings. It's only for the grains, the seeds. Yes, and the countries that you see here with a red dot are all contributing to this vault, placing seeds in there safely. So right here we are in Svalbard, and the vault is located up here, all the way in the Arctic Circle. And guess what? Laos is also placing its seeds in there, right here. How amazing is that? The grain from Laos, my small countries, it's also storing the grain in here. We booked a hiking tour to an ice cave not so far from it, and it got cancelled because of the wet weather today. So instead of that, we're gonna walk around the town and see what we can find. And we are looking for postcards to send to my family.
The t-shirt for me.
But you're not gonna buy?
I'm thinking about it.
I think we found what we are looking for. Postcard. Beautiful. We have our winner. First one is the glacier. Second one, a very cute polar bear. And the last one, snowmobile with the glacier at the back. Okay, here we go. Our postcard mission is accomplished. Now let's check out the Husky Cafe. Little challenge when you have to walk.
the entrance of the ice cave.
Give us some space.
Yeah, just gonna film you if you don't mind.
Where's the ladder?
Space in a long time.
You're doing well.
Yeah, you're at the ladder now. On your left side is the ladder.
Oh, on the left.
Yeah, on your left. Great job, sir. There's food here.
Alright, well done. You made it. First challenge.
I was here last week only, but the last one got down here. So it will get a little bit narrower. It opens up afterwards again, but if you're not comfortable, feel free to just stay here.
Is there a robe?
Yeah.
Okay. Just need to hold on to the rope here. Okay, it's okay, come, move forward. Slow down.
Slide up the entire block of ice.
Wow. Cool.
Alrighty. One more person.
Just coming here.
Alright.
Oh shit. Keep coming. This is how you count the age of the glacier. See those lines? Similar to the tree rings. Up, watch your head. We are in a tiny ice cave. It's so pleasant. It's all glacier here. The states of the ice cave that you see here may not be like this when you come, because it's changing, it's shifting all the time. So I'm not sure what will be left after this, but right now just enjoy the view, and it's beautiful. No. Just a small piece of ice. You want to come up?
All right.
Good job. We almost have a small accident sliding now all the way from the top. I didn't get that on camera, unfortunately, but it was fun. Okay, it's time to head back out for lunch. Small selfie, just the two of us. Ice cave in Svalbard, check.
It's like a spiral shape.
This
Oh,
happened.
I'm gonna fit through here.
It's the tight, huh? That's why you lower yourself down.
Cool.
Crawl.
Crawl like a dog.
Yeah, good job. Hold on the rope to the left afterwards.
Sure. So impressive on the way out.
Okay, my turn now. I did everything with the camera in one hand.
Brilliant.
Exhausted.
From here straight down into the valley. Yeah. It's not going into the groundwater.
Advertisement.
Sometimes, but there's more water coming out
Instant
of the ground
noodle.
from these glaciers and then flowing out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
Okay, after a 4 hours ride back and forth from the ice cave, we're now heading back to the Huskies camp. And these Huskies, they did a fantastic job pulling us around. Very strong, I say, and very eager to pull. You can see them getting very excited when they're pulling us. And there are 6 of them. So in Svalbard, they are placing the dogs 2 by 2 to pull. The leader dogs are placing all the way up front. Those are, I think, most important. And then the followers at the back. Alright, one last stretch, and the Huskies will be home. We thank you, the Huskies. If you could understand me, I'm very grateful.
As the saying goes, time flies when you're having fun. We are leaving Svalbard soon, but before we go, I'd like to give you some tips about this trip. Tips number 1, do not bring cash in this island. Like, do not exchange to the local currency when you come to Svalbard, because they would not accept it anyway. Restaurant would not, even the museum would not, the hotel would not as well, tour operators as well, and that's because in this island there is no bank. Every transaction happen in credit card or debit card only. I wish I knew this information beforehand, so I won't need to have a very bad exchange rate before I came here and not to be able to use them, and I had to exchange them back. Tips number 2. Make sure that you book everything, your hotel, your activities here in advance, at least 6 months in advance. That's because the supplies of the hotels and the activities as well, it's very low. So you want to make sure that everything is sorted out beforehand and you get to come at the time that you wish. Tips number 3. I would say that it's better to overpack, because don't underestimate the cold here. It's so windy that minus 15 degrees feels like minus 40 to me, and make sure that you put a lot of layers as well. Be smart with your clothing. It's nice to have wool always, cashmere, which keeps you very warm, and the heat pack kind of help. And lastly, let me give you the summaries of the overall costs here in Svalbard, so you know what to expect when you come here. If you're with me until here, thank you for watching the video until the end, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.